everybody, I hope you're doing well today. So today I thought that a good activity for social studies, that curriculum, may be to make a map. Alright, so the map I'm choosing to make in this video is actually a map that describes me as a person, my values, things I hold dear to my heart. You can have your children, depending on what grade level or what unit of study they're doing, do it on a specific place, the geographical region that they're studying. But the main point of this, at least the one that I am modeling here, is to kind of get children to think about their own values and things that they hold dear to them, as well as focus on map keys and why that is so important. So let's talk about what I'm drawing right here really quick. So I decided to make an island, Miss Plumley's Island, which I made in the shape of a P. You can't see that right now quite because I'm zoomed in, but it's P-shaped. I've already shaded in a beach area and started to shade in the cliffs here. I've got a big lagoon in the middle, and we're going to get back to that later when we talk about the key that goes with the map. Here I am shading in some trees, which are going to be part of my forest. Alright, and you can see me do that. At this point, I decided to add a little tree house. I grew up really loving tree houses, so I thought to represent my family values, I'd have a tree house, which I'm making here. Here I am adding trunks to the trees because I feel like it makes it look better, and you're just gonna see me continue to draw trees. Please encourage your children to be as creative as possible on this, to really get out there and have fun and experiment with drawing and stuff. Now I'm starting the trails, and as you can see, I am making sure to make each trail different in the way it's drawn so nobody gets mixed up thinking one trail is actually a different one in the legend later on. Now this is actually really a really important part of map making and something that the kids can take away most in the legend. But before we do that, let's go ahead and talk through the legend. So what I decided to do is go ahead and draw all my symbols first so I knew I wasn't forgetting anything. This is also because I was trying to figure out what I wanted each thing to represent as far as my values go. And remember, your kids don't have to do this based off of their values. They can do it based off their family or a different part of the curriculum. If they're studying a specific geographical area, making a legend for that would be really helpful. I realized in drawing the symbol for the beach here that usually in maps, a big area like that will be represented in a square shaded in with whatever color that area is shaded in. So that's a good takeaway for kids to remember. So this is what I think is the most important takeaway of this activity, which is creating the legend. In the legend, you put all the symbols and make sure that everybody can tell what the symbols are by labeling them. So here, for example, I put this little trail as being the trail to the Plumley family treehouse, which to go along with the theme that I'm choosing of my values and who I am as a person, Plumley Family Tree House stands for my family and how much they mean to me and what an important factor they are in my life. So as you see, I just go ahead and continue labeling, and you can see kind of how I tie in each of the symbols both into what would be a actual landmark as well as something that is a value for me, such as imagination with the Lagoon of Imagination, and then friendship for the Forest of Friendship, and so on. And just make sure to kind of adapt this to whatever suits your children's needs, really. And there you have it, a full legend, which is more messy than what a child probably would turn in for an assignment. But this is just more or less supposed to be a model for what you can do. So thanks for watching.